The twin suns of Chloris 3 hung low in the sky, bathing the verdant planet in a golden-green hue. Dr. Alara Voss stood at the edge of the shuttle's ramp, her boots sinking slightly into the mossy ground. The air around her shimmered, alive with the hum of unseen life. Every breath she took carried the faint aroma of chlorophyll and something sweeter, almost intoxicating. Alara felt an unshakable connection to this place, as though the very air whispered her name. "Dr. Voss, readings are off the charts," came the voice of Anders, the expedition's xenobiologist, through her comm link. "Photosynthetic activity here is unlike anything we've ever seen. It's alive." "I know," Alara murmured, her eyes tracing the swaying movements of bioluminescent plants. Some seemed to react to her presence, their glowing fronds leaning towards her like sunflowers seeking light. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. The Sylvans had first been detected decades ago, their presence revealed by rhythmic pulses of light captured by deep space telescopes. But no one had ever set foot on Chloris 3 until now. The dense atmosphere, brimming with exotic toxins, had been an impassable barrier, until humanity's recent advancements in xenobiology and protective technology. Alara's team was the first to breach the planet's mysteries, as the crew set up their base amidst the towering flora. Alara's curiosity grew insatiable. Days passed in a blur of data collection and analysis. The Sylvans, humanoid plant beings, emitted light not just for energy, but as a form of communication. Patterns of color and intensity formed a language that eluded the team's understanding. But Alara felt that if she could just get close enough, she might grasp it. One evening, as the twin suns dipped below the horizon and the jungle erupted into a symphony of glowing hues, Alara ventured out alone. The melody she had been hearing for days seemed louder, more insistent. It pulled her deeper into the foliage, where the air thickened, rich with the scent of blooming flowers. And then she saw it. Sylvania, a towering sylvan being, emerged from the shadows. Her translucent green skin glowed softly, her form both alien and beautiful. She extended a vine-like appendage, her movements slow and deliberate. Alara hesitated for only a moment before stepping forward, allowing the vine to brush against her wrist. The contact sent a jolt through her body. Images and emotions flooded her mind, a world teeming with life, its ecosystems balanced in perfect harmony. A gradual decline as overharvesting and climate shifts tipped the scales, a desperate search for salvation. The Sylvans had evolved to harness light not just for sustenance but for knowledge and communication. They were caretakers of their world, and now their planet was dying. "You understand me?" Alara whispered, her voice trembling. She felt Sylvania's response, not in words, but in feelings and vivid imagery. The Sylvans could help humanity restore Earth's ailing ecosystems, but they needed something in return. A sustainable energy source to rejuvenate their own world. Back at the base, Alara's revelation sparked a fierce debate. The Sylvans offered a symbiotic exchange, teaching humans photosynthesis, transforming them into hybrid beings capable of surviving without consuming other life forms. It was a solution to Earth's crises, but it came at a cost. Humanity's fundamental nature would change forever. Dr. Marcus Holt, the mission's security officer, was staunchly opposed. "They're manipulating us," he argued, pacing the biolab. "Planting ideas in our heads, literally. This isn't salvation, it's surrender." Alara stood her ground. "It's evolution, Marcus. They're offering us a chance to transcend our limitations, to become something better." Tensions reached a breaking point when Marcus sabotaged the lab, destroying samples crucial to the Sylvans' survival experiments. That night, Sylvania appeared at the edge of the base, her glow dim and flickering. She extended her vine-like hand again, this time in a gesture of plea. "I'll do it," Alara said, stepping forward. Her voice was steady, though her heart raced. "I'll be your test subject." The transformation was both terrifying and wondrous. Alara's skin became translucent, her veins coursing with green luminescence. She no longer needed food. Sunlight was enough. Her thoughts intertwined with Sylvania's, granting her access to the Sylvans' collective consciousness. She saw their history, their pain, and their hope. Through Alara, the Sylvans shared their vision with the rest of the team. Some resisted, clinging to their humanity, but others began to see the potential for harmony. In the end, humanity faced a choice: embrace symbiosis and learn to coexist with nature, or leave Chloris 3 and let the Sylvans fade into extinction. Alara, now a bridge between two worlds, led a delegation back to Earth to demonstrate the possibilities of photosynthetic evolution. She stood in a barren desert, her skin shimmering in the sunlight. With a single touch, the wasteland transformed into a lush green forest, her photosynthetic energy radiating life. Years later, humanity and Sylvans coexisted across planets, united by their shared ability to harness light. The era of consumption had ended, replaced by one of creation. Yet in the shadow of this unity, whispers of rebellion grew. Not all humans embraced the change, and some sought to reclaim their old ways, setting the stage for an uncertain future.